Hello, my name's Nuha. I'm a senior at West this year, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about compassion and kind of what that means to me. So when we think about compassion, the immediate thing we think of is connection, empathy, understanding with other people. So we think, how can we understand and put ourselves in the shoes of the other people around us and what they're going through and kind of experience that with them? I think that's a really big point of that. And I think another point is that compassion is empathy. Compassion is being able to understand and empathize with people. So say that someone's going through a hard time, or, I'm just really struggling right now with for instance, grades or online school. It's having that ability to empathize with a person, whether it be based on common connection or just wanting to put in that effort to understand and be kind of something for that person to lean on. Kind of in our society, I think it's important to recognize how compassion really plays a big role in our society and how we work as a community. We are very interdependent as humans with everyone around us, and if we weren't compassionate, if we weren't empathetic, if we weren't making a consistent effort to be better people and to be understanding of people around us and helpful, we wouldn't thrive as a society as we do right now. It's just important to note that we have to make a continual effort to do that, because like I said, without that, we're not really functioning as high and as well as we could be. How compassion and empathy specifically go hand in hand. I know we talk about how, empathy is like giving that personal emotional connection, and through that understanding and everything, we can show compassion, we can show how we feel empathy, we can show it through compassion. So say that someone is going through a hard time right now, one of your classmates, one of your friends, and you see that, you recognize that maybe it's something at home, it's something at school or anything. So the first step would be to have empathy for them. Oh, I feel for you. You're going through something right now. I see how that is difficult for you, and I feel for you. I feel sad for you. My heart hurts for you. And the next step to that would be showing compassion. So in that sense, it would be, hey, can I help you with something today? Hey, just even being someone for them to lean on, or understanding when it's important to listen and when it's important to give feedback. You need to kind of understand whether someone wants the feedback or not. I think that that's very important. And then also acting upon all those emotions, like I mentioned before. So another way we could do that is honestly just talking about it. It's good to create open discussions, especially now today when a lot of our peers are struggling with mental health. It's good to open that conversation, because that's not a taboo topic. That is a topic we need to talk about, because it's a very isolating topic. It's a very isolating feeling to be going through something like that. And I think that the more we connect with people around us, the more we talk about our feelings, the more we talk about our struggles, the more compact and connected we become. So like I said, kind of going back to my earlier point, it's important to be mindful when you're being compassionate, because sometimes how we perceive compassion can be perceived as pushy on another end of it. So sometimes when one of your friends or your peers is going through something and they really just don't want any feedback, they don't want to talk about it, it's more important to be there as a passive, observant person in the situation, because sometimes people aren't ready, and it's important for us to be understanding and empathetic of people's willingness and readiness to talk. Overall, I think compassion is really important in our society, especially for us as students right now, especially because we're in an online format and we're not seeing each other. The only way we are communicating is online. So I think it's important to, even now, today, when we're not face to face, to be showing empathy and compassion, because it'll just make our world a better place. Thank you so much for listening to my little talk on compassion. I hope that you learned something interesting today, and that you go out and do something compassionate and empathetic for someone else.